Alright, hello everybody, welcome to another segment of Deck-Celsior. This is a solo game with Sam, and today I will be playing my anger management deck. Okay, so a little tidbit, I rarely publish decks because writing the deck descriptions takes a very long time, and I hate doing that, especially when decks that I post and I put a lot of effort into the description and they just like don't get noticed. This was a big thing in some of the other LCGs and I just stopped wanting to post them. So instead I decided I'm just going to showcase them for you so you can watch how they're played. You don't need a description if I just explain how to play it. So we'll take a quick look at the deck list where you're running. So it's anger management. So obviously we have Hulk and Enraged. The focus on the deck is Enraged when our Captain America pack review comes out, which should be soon. We talked quite a bit about this card because it was kind of negatively taken by the community when we put up our poll for it. It had more dislikes than it had likes, only by one, and I think the card's cool. I think it's actually really good. So in specific circumstances, I think it's great. For example, one of those circumstances is Sheree. So Sheree, 1, can search it out of my deck, and 2, she has an odd number of hit points. So I get 2 uses out of her anyway, because the Enraged gives you +1 consequential damage. And now I can attack twice with her for 3 each, so that's 6 attack for a 2-cost ally, instead of 3 attack for a 2-cost ally, which is fantastic. Really all you did was add on an extra cost. And then there's a couple other good targets like Mockingbird. Lockjaw is another great target. He's in here somewhere, because with him you can play him from your discard pile, and although he has an even number of hit points, he's taking an uneven amount of consequential with Enraged. So you still get 2 uses out of him. So now he's attacking for 8 in total if you use him twice. So I think Enraged is a lot better than it looks, and we're going to test that now. So we are playing against Expert Rhino using the Goblin Gimmicks encounter set. Because when I was playtesting this deck the other night, I had Rhino managed to get on a Goblin Glider, which will probably be the thumbnail for this video. Unless it happens again, then we'll make it a thumbnail again. Because that is why I like Goblin Gimmicks in Rhino. So we're just going to shuffle up here, and we will start with our opening hand. Alright, so I like these 3 cards, and I won't play the combat training yet, and I definitely am not playing Uppercut. Mockingbird might be good, but I think I'd rather get some more setup cards, and I will draw 3 new ones. Yeah, there we go. That's one of the setup cards I wanted. All right, so now we search our deck for an upgrade, and we will either take the suit or the tactical genius. I will probably just take the suit, because I know Rhino can hit like a truck, especially with this encounter set, because it has a lot of boost icons. Oh, wrong button. What the heck? Okay, there we go. Technical difficulties. We'll shuffle our deck and let's begin. So we will play the Golden City. Exhaust it immediately to draw 2 more cards. We'll pay 2 for the suit, and we'll pay 2 more for the claws. We will flip the ward for 2, and that's our turn, and draw 4 new cards. It's not bad. Tenacity's decent. One threat goes on the scheme. Rhino will attack us for 3. We will not defend. Rhino is attacking us for 3, and he's already at max health, so that won't trigger. And then we will retaliate 1. We get 2 encounter cards because this is still in play. First one, the Rhino's going to heal 1. Second one, Rhino will attack us. If we are damaged, we are stunned, we're going to get damaged even if we defend, so we won't defend. And he's attacking for 5. So we will get the stunned. And that really sucks. Alright. So it's our turn. We're going to play Tenacity. We will exhaust to get rid of this stun. We'll discard Honorary Avenger to ready. I'd really hate doing this, but I'm going to anyway. We're going to play Wakanda Forever. We're going to deal 2 to Rhino. We're going to heal 2 and deal 2 more. Now we are going to thwart for 1. Get rid of that. We're going to flip over, exhaust our Golden City, and draw 2 new cards. We're going to discard both of them at the end of the turn and draw 6 new cards. All right, there we go. Now we have that Sheree combo I wanted. All right, 1 threat goes on, and Rhino is scheming for 1 plus 3, so 4. That's scary. And we got Intimidation. We're going to give Rhino a boost because he doesn't have Overkill, and I'll probably have an ally to defend it because Sheree. It is our turn. We will exhaust the Golden City to draw 2 new cards. And, alright. Vibranium and a Helicarrier and a Combat Training will play our Avengers Mansion. We'll draw a new card. Alright, we will pay 2 for Sheree. We'll search out the Enraged. And I definitely want to get the most out of Sheree this turn because I'm going to defend with her. So we'll pay 1. I'll get rid of the daggers. I don't really need them at the moment. We'll pay 1 to enrage Sheree. She's mad. The anger management didn't help. We'll heal and go back up to 9. We'll have... Oh, I can't heal. We need to flip and thwart. Sheree will attack for 3. And that is our turn. Alright, we're going to draw 4 cards. There's some Enraged. We don't need it though this turn, so we're probably just going to play their Genius and then our Forever. 1 threat goes on the scheme. Rhino is attacking for a lot. So he's going to attack for 5 in total. Oh, I hope we don't get advance, because that could theoretically just end us, especially with this modular set that we got. Alright, our card is Master Plan. Discard until we find a side scheme. That might be worse. So I don't know how many side schemes are left. We already saw 1 of them. I think we saw both of them actually, which is also bad. Yeah, because I think Rhino only has 2 side schemes in his deck. Goblin Gimmicks doesn't have any side scheme. And the modular set well, that was the modular set. Yep. All right. So the deck's empty because we already saw both side schemes. So that's going to get reshuffled, which I think is fine. That means our odds of drawing advance are a little lower. We're okay with that. All right. So it's our turn. Let's draw a card. We'll just pay 2 for the Tactical Genius. I'll probably play the Helicarrier after I flip. We'll play Wakanda Forever. We're going to heal a damage, deal 2 with the claws, and remove 2. I will then also remove 2. I'm going to flip and draw 2 new cards. Oh, I don't want to get rid of my Nick Fury or my Wakanda Forever. Alright. I guess at the end of the turn, we're just going to discard a couple cards. We'll draw 4 new ones. So we get 2 threat on the main scheme, and Rhino schemes for 1 and heals 2 damage. And we get an encounter card. It's Stampede, Surge, Charge. Oh god, Rhino just keeps getting these big cards. Alright, it's our turn. We'll draw 1. We get an encounter card. Ooh, there's the Hulk. That's not bad. Thought we played the Hulk already. No, not this game. Okay, I was thinking of my other games. And then we will draw 2 more cards. We have enough cards this turn. Oh, that's what I want to see. That's a combo I like. We'll spend 1, 2, 3, 4 for Nick Fury. Draw 3 cards. Oh yeah. Alright, we'll pay 2 for the Hulk. We'll pay 1 for Enraged. We're going to flip. We'll definitely play Wakanda Forever. So we're going to remove a threat. We're going to deal 2 damage. And then we're going to move 2 damage. We're going to play another Wakanda Forever and do the exact same thing. Move a threat. Deal 2. Move 2. So he's going to go... Alright, 1 second. I will be right back. Okay, sorry about that. My computer died. Where were we? Okay, this is getting ready. 1 second. The fan on my computer is going wild. Alright, whatever. It's fine. You can hear me. Alright, where were we? We flipped him to stage 2. Okay. My second Wakanda Forever. So he goes up to 16. He is tough. I'm stunned. Which is fine, actually. I'll attack to get rid of my stun. I'll have Nick Fury attack. Get rid of that tough. And then the Hulk is going to attack for 5. We'll discard the top card of my deck. It's a physical. So we attack for 2 more. So, for 2 damage, we just attacked for 7. Which is more than any hero can attack for. With their basic attack, we attacked for 5. And then we did 2 extra damage. Which is... At base 5 attack is more than any hero at the moment. And that extra 2 damage is just amazing. Which really, I think, is going to showcase the power of what Enraged really does. So we're done. And we will draw up to our new hand size of 5. There's another Sheree Enraged combo that I like. The threat on the scheme is going to go up to 2. Rhino will... Oh, what the heck just happened? Alright, he will attack me for 4. Defending with Nick Fury. 5, 6, 7. Nick takes 2 and I take 5. Alright. I wonder if the fan on my computer is going to stop going wild. It's so loud. I don't know how bad you guys can hear it, but it's really loud on my end. I'm sorry about that. Okay. Move this over. And we have 2 encounter cards to deal with. Charges discarded. First one, hard to keep down. Rhino heals 4. Hard to keep down. Rhino heals 4. Wow, that's dumb. Right. Draw a card. Honorary Avenger. I like that a lot, actually. Let's play Sheree. See what we can get out of our deck. Might not be much. Energy daggers or enraged or combat training. I'll take the energy daggers. It just makes my deck a little better. We'll pay 2 for it. And we're gonna pay 1 and put enraged on Sheree. So both the Sheree and Hulk are enraged. So we'll have Sheree attack for 3, taking 2 damage. We'll have Black Panther attack for... Oh, no, we won't. We'll have him scheme or thwart for 2. We're going to have the Hulk attack for 5. And we discard the top card of our deck. And it is a physical, so we deal 2 more damage to him. And Hulk still gets 1 more use. So Hulk in total has is going to base attack for 15. And then he's gotten his physical twice because I've loaded this deck with physical resource icons. Which is why I have Honorary Avenger and not First Aid in here. Why I have 2 helicarriers and only 1 mansion. There's a bunch of reasons for that. So he's going to base attack for 15 and he's already done 4 extra damage. Hulk with Enraged is absolutely wonderful. And then we will ready and draw 5 new cards. Place 2 threat on the scheme. Rhino will attack. We'll defend with Sheree. Sheree is defeated. And we get our counter card. And counter card is Charge. Alright, well, this turn I'm going to win the game anyway. So let's draw 1 card. Let's pay 1, 2, 3. Mockingbird. He's going to stun Rhino. We'll pay 1. Oh my god. We'll pay 1 for Enraged. Mockingbird is now Enraged 2. And then we'll use the Hulk to attack for 5. I totally didn't see that happen. That's annoying. We'll discard the top card of our deck, and it's another physical. So Hulk has absolutely just wiped out the Rhino. Yeah, this really is just to showcase the power of Enraged on some of the allies. I really like this card. I think it'll get a lot better when we get more and more allies that it can go on, because with every new target this card has, the better it's gonna get. So I really hope you enjoyed this video. I really hope you enjoy this deck. If you want, I can quickly go over the deck list. If you want to stick around for that, I'm about to in a second. If not, thank you so much for watching. We'll probably try another villain with this deck because I really enjoy this one. I know before I had my Captain Hulk deck, which was Captain Marvel featuring Hulk, and that was really good, but it mostly had a ton of energy icons because Captain Marvel really likes energy. So that was that whole deck, and this one is another Hulk deck, but it's a very different kind of Hulk deck because now it's more centered around Enraged than Hulk, but Hulk's a big aspect to it. So a couple of decks that I'm going to have in the future for you guys to check out. I'm going to have a Protection Captain Marvel deck coming up with Nova. really good deck to use. I might have my Protection Iron Man deck coming soon. I'm still tweaking it, so that one might take a little longer for me to get up. I have some Miss Marvel builds, some Cap builds I don't want to show. I just have a ton. If you have any recommendations, any decks you want to see, ask me, and I will try and build one and put it up here. So, let's quickly go over what this deck has. So, the deck list for this deck is... I think I'm going to pause the recording and I'm going to come right back and pull out all the cards. Alright, everybody, we are back. I just quickly set up the deck, cards, and the list and stuff. So we're just going to run over the deck real quick so you have a basic idea and you can build it at home. So we have, obviously, all your Black Panther cards. Those are required. So let's start with the allies. Nick Fury, Mockingbird, Lockjaw, and Hulk. So Nick Fury is that just utility. It's really filtering your hand, get to what you need quickly. It's just a good ally. Mockingbird just has a good icon, the physical icon. She has the ability to stun in case you're getting low on some hit points. And she's also a nice target for Enraged. 3 attack is not bad, and she has an odd number of hit points, so she's really good for that. Lockjaw, like I said before, he's great with Enraged because, one, you can play him from your discard pile, so you can just keep using him and then just keep putting Enraged on him. And even though he has an even number of hit points, he'll take an odd number of consequentials, so you can use him twice. So 8 attack in total if you use them both times for attacking. Not bad. Hulk. You could see this a lot in the deck. Hulk is really the centerpiece after Enraged. Enraged is great with Hulk because now he's attacking for 5. And I managed to attack 5 3 times with him, which was 15 damage. And then I got physical icons all 3 times because there is a ton of physical in here, which is really nice. That's something he really wanted. And then Relentless Assault takes care of some minions. You could swap that out for Attack Team if you wanted. If you want to... I wouldn't put Melee in here because of its icon. It doesn't really fit with the deck. So that's why I have Relentless Assault. You could also put in Haymaker if you wanted to. Haymaker isn't a bad choice, but I think because we have the physical icons and Vibranium, this card just works. Uppercut has a good icon. I mean, it's a solid card. For this deck, I think it's better than Melee because, again, it has the physical. 5 damage isn't bad. It's good when you need it. Moving on to the resources, we have all 3 basic resources, but we don't have the Power of Aggression because the wild icon was a little unreliable for Hulk, and also we don't really need it. I mean, we have 6 resource cards in here because of the Vibranium, so I never found I couldn't pay for cards, so we're fine. 1 Avengers Mansion, 2 Helicarrier, because the Helicarrier's icon is better for the deck, and once you get the Avengers Mansion in play, it lets you draw more cards, and it takes that icon out of the deck, which increases the chances for Hulk to hit something better. And then obviously Helicarrier is good because it's just the cost reduction is fine. It makes your Wakanda Forever's free, which I feel I have a lot of turns where I just have an extra card and I can't pay for my Wakanda Forever, so it's nice. Moving on to our upgrades, we have Tenacity, a couple Tenacities. As you saw in the game, it was good, useful a couple times where you want to use your hero next time. You need that extra thwart or that extra attack to kill a big minion or something. So they're good. We have plenty of physical icons, so there's no worry about not being able to use it. And it thins your deck a little bit too, and the energy is nice with Hulk. Moving on to Downtime, I like this card because it essentially allows us to, if we have to recover, really only recover once. Because I think with a deck like this, you really want to keep up on the encounter deck, especially with the low thwart, because of the aggression doesn't have many thwart cards. You really want to be using your hero as much as possible, and Downtime really reduces the amount you have to recover. So that's why I like the card. And paired with the vibranium suit, it's just really nice to be able to stay at a good, healthy amount of hit points. And an added bonus is it has that physical icon. If you wanted to, you could switch it with endurance. It would take away that icon and give you an energy instead, which is fine. But then it comes to the same problem I had, where you want to recover less, and endurance doesn't really help you recover less. It just gives you a temporary boost, and I think this card is a little better for that. Honorary Avenger, it's a nice card. It gives you an extra hit point. You can put it on yourself, you put it on your allies. If you want to get an extra use out of them, it has a nice icon. It's fine. I think if we get better cards with the icon, this one will probably be one of my first to cut. But I didn't want first aid in here because it has a mental, and that just discards Hulk instead of doing anything with Hulk. Combat Training, good card, gives you an extra attack, has a physical icon, not much to say about that. And Enrage, this is the centerpiece of the deck. It's this and Hulk. You want the Enraged. It boosts your allies, it helps you attack, it really increases your damage that you can do. If someone is playing a leadership deck, you can put it on their allies too, and if they have Avengers Assemble, they can just have massive amounts of attack. I think this card is really good for what we're trying to do. And again, some notable combos. Sheree can search this up, put it on, and then you play it on her, and she's attacking for 3. Hulk, you want this on him, he's attacking for 5. Mockingbird and Lockjaw are both good with it. But yeah, that's the entire deck, and I really, really like this deck, and I really hope people will come around on this card because Enraged is just so much fun. The deck is called Anger Management because. All right, so thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for listening to me talk for a little bit. I hope you guys have a great day, and until next time.